should probably get that coat checked.
Hello, my name is Ian, and today I wanted to share with you two really important aspects of bringing CG characters to life. And I'll just say it right off the bat, if you don't nail down the motion of the character and the lighting of the character, very few people are going to be able to suspend their disbelief, and it's going to take them right out of the story. So I'm going to hop into a Blender scene here, and I'll break it down for you. Okay, so let's first focus on the animation going on here. As you can see, this character is kind of like powered down or in a sleep state or something like that. And slowly, you can see it kind of comes to life. And it's pretty simple, but I had a trick up my sleeve for this scene. And I didn't think I'd be showing this to anybody, so this is why it's so weird looking. But if we open this tab over here, it's a movie clip editor. And when I play this forward, you can see here I have some reference footage of me doing the exact same movements as my character. And that's actually saying it the wrong way around. My character is doing the exact same movements as the reference footage here. And as you can see, I was trying to track some stuff here, so I had a couple of different hats on and a mask and a bunch of tracking markers just so that I could get a nice object track on my head. But I think doing it right in front of the window made it incredibly noisy and the object track just didn't work. So what I did was I just copied the footage looking at that and rotating and keyframing the bones. Now yes, that is a pretty time-consuming way of animating, but it's one of the best ways to get good results because you can see how things are supposed to be animated. And often that disconnect of not knowing how things are moving in the real world is what will land people a poor character animation. Now there's another layer to the movement, and that's often known as secondary movement. Sometimes you can animate that right into the rig, but what I did for this character is I chose to simulate it. As you can see here, there's some kind of pipes or cords along the side of his arm. Somehow that got ripped off, so they're just dangling there. And these are completely simulated objects. And what I did was I had these wire objects parented to curves. I turned those curves into a mesh. And as you can see here in edit mode, this is the mesh that we get. I assigned the first few vertices up here to a group. And then I turned it all into a cloth simulation. And really, if you simplify it here, all this is basically a string of vertices that's a cloth simulation. Now I added a skin modifier to that, and that gave it this solid look. And if I go back out of local view here, you can see this complex wire object is following the exact curve because it was parented to the curve. But now we can take this object here that has a cloth simulation and select this guy and do a mesh deform. You can hit bind here. And now the complex pipe object is moving the exact same way as the little string of vertices with the cloth simulation. Now there was a fair amount of wrangling to that. It didn't just happen all of a sudden, but I think that secondary motion of having the pipes animated along with the keyframe animation of the rig really sold the effect that it was a real character. And now let's break down the second element. If you really want your characters to look like they're actually in a scene, then a really important thing to do is match the lighting of the footage to your CG character. Now as you can see here, I have two lights in this scene. One is kind of a back edge light, then there's a front light that's kind of more of an orange color. And it's really important at this point to look very closely at your footage and at your character, and I spent a lot of time matching them up, matching the color temperatures and the positions. And you can see here, I even have this object, which is kind of like creating a shadow on the top part of the character. And I just thought that would make sense because if you look at the original footage here, there's lots of shadows going on along the top. So I thought maybe there's something kind of blocking the light up there. But yeah, it was a pretty simple lighting setup, so it wasn't absolutely excruciatingly difficult to match it up. Now there's a few other really useful techniques for integrating your CG characters into actual footage, and if you're interested in learning more about those techniques, I've created a completely free video for you, and there's a link to that in the description. But other than that, if you're interested in seeing the episode that these clips came out of, it's right here. And if you're interested in learning about 3 different takes on digital set extensions, then check out this video.